Good morning, class. We are on Thursday, 8/27. So continue working on Module 1.3. Watch the video on the fraction decimal review. Complete sides 21, 22. You will not turn anything in. Should be able to open your Unit 1 digital interactive notebook and see that you have completed the assigned slides. And your graded assignment will be on Delta Math, the fraction review. Once you finish your assignment, then you mark it as done or click Turn In. You will not turn in your journal, though. So let's see. I'm going to move this over to the side. We are going to do slide 21, 22, operations with fractions. So to add or subtract two fractions, find the least common denominator. Write both original fractions as equivalent fractions with the least common denominator. Add or subtract the numerators. Write the result with the denominator. So what I'm going to suggest that you do is open up your math journal for algebra. And I had some kids in class do their integer operations on the page right after the divider. And so that leaves this next page, or even this one. So 7, 8, 9. You can use your journal however you need to take notes or to write problems down, as long as you're not skipping any pages. Okay, so let's look at the first one. It says 1/3 plus 3/7. So I'm going to write that down. 1/3 plus 3/7. So in order to add these, you have to have a least common denominator. So 3 and 7 are your denominators. So you want to find a number that both of them will equal. So I'm going to multiply by 3 because 21 is going to be our least common denominator. And then on this one, I'm going to multiply by 7. Whatever you do on top, you have to do on bottom. You got to keep them balanced, keep them equivalent. So 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. And then the next one is going to be 3 times 3 is 9. 7 times 3 is 21. So now we have common denominators. And your answer will have the same denominator, your common denominator. You're going to add 7 plus 9, which is 16. Then we look and see if we can simplify it at all, and we cannot. So we'll just leave it like that. So let's go back over to our interactive journal. We're going to put that answer here. So yesterday I had y'all install Equatio. So it should either be this little symbol right here or underneath the puzzle piece. So Equatio Math Made Digital. You need to add that extension if you haven't already. And so I'm going to, let's see, hide tools. Yeah, hide tools. Okay. Our answer was 16 over 21. I'm going to insert that. And whenever you insert it, it goes all the way up the top. And so you can pull it down here. You don't have to type your answer there. We could actually just do the math right here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's do the next one. 1/4 times 5/6. To multiply fractions, multiply the numerator by the numerator, multiply the denominator by the denominator. For all real numbers, you'll just multiply straight across. Top times top over bottom times bottom. So let's look at our composition book. What was that problem again? 1/4 times 5/6. 1/4 times 5/6. So top times top over bottom times bottom. 1 times 5 is 5. 4 times 6 is 24. And then we look and see if we can simplify it, and we cannot. Okay, so we'll insert that in too. So Equatio, here we come. 5 over 24. Insert. It's going to go all the way up to the top. Push an X there. We're going to pull this down here. Just make it better. Okay. And now to divide by a fraction, you are going to multiply by its reciprocal. So y'all remember, I'm going to keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. That is our little hint there. Keep, change, flip is what we are going to do. So we're going to keep the first fraction, flip, or change division to multiplication, and then flip 5/7. So we have 3/4 divided by 5/7. So keep, change, flip. So keep, change division to multiplication, and then flip. And it's a multiplication problem, so top times top, bottom times bottom. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 5 is 20. And so that's an improper fraction. We can leave it like that, or we can simplify it and make it a mixed number. The way you do that is you look and see 20 divided by 21. How many times will 20 go into 21? It'll go one time with one remaining, and you keep the same denominator. 1 and 1/20. So let's put that in as our answer. One space 1/20. Insert. Close that. Put it down here. There we go. Okay, example 5-6. Mixed numbers can be written as an improper fraction, and an improper fraction can be written as a mixed number. So let's look at 7 and 2/5. So let's talk about how to convert that. 7 and 2/5. So you'd multiply 5 times 7 and then add the 2. So 5 times 7 is 35, 36, 37. 37 over 5. And these are equivalent. Just one is, this is the mixed number, and this is improper. Okay, example 5 is 11/7. Oh, sorry. Oh, we forgot to insert that one. That answer was 37 over 5. Okay. Next one is 11/7. Write as a mixed number in simple form. So that means I'm going to look and see how many times will 7 go into 11. It'll go one time, and then how many will be remaining? How many more numbers does it take to get from 7 to 11? And that is 4. And then you keep the same denominator, 1 and 4/7. 1 space 4/7. Okay, let's pull it down here. Okay. Last fraction problem is 45 over 75. We need to write it in the lowest terms. So let's see. How many times will, or what can we reduce this by? What will go into both 45 and 75? Let's say 5 first. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. 75 divided by 5 is 15. 15. And then we are going to simplify this. I need to turn off any notifications. I don't know why it's pulling up. I'm sorry. So divide by 3, divide by 3, and that is 3/5 is in simplest form. Okay, let's go to this. So it would be 3/5. Okay. Oh, that got really good. Okay. That looks silly. Because I stretched it instead of pulling it by the corner. It's okay. 3/5. Okay, so that is our fraction review. Next review is our decimals. Operations with decimals, adding and subtracting decimals. To add or subtract decimals, just line up the decimal points and then add or subtract in the same manner you would or subtract whole numbers. Okay, so we need to line these up. So we are going to do equatio for this. So the number with the most digits in front of the decimal would go first. So 300.002 plus, we need to do 23. So let's line them up, 23.6. But I have 2 spots there, so I need to do 0, 0. Looks like it's not quite lined up. I'm going to back it up a little bit. Okay. And enter. Now it's 1.75, so I need to put the 1 directly under the 3. And then that would give me 0. Okay, so now we need to add those up. So we would add up 2 plus 0 plus 0. So what goes right here would be 2. And then 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. Up a little bit. Right? 6 plus 7 is 13. And then I carry a 1 up top. So if I want to, I could go here. Well, I thought I could. I'll put a 1 here. So then there's a 1 right here. So 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. And then 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 3. So now I just need 2. And so you carry your decimal down. So 325.352. Okay, insert it. And the only thing it's missing is a line, and I added a line already. There we go. And then a little plus sign. So if you want to do another line, there we go. If you want to do this on paper, that's fine, and then put your answer. Okay, the next one, we are going to do 40.012 times 3.1. I'm going to do this on paper. So, let's see, 40.012 times 3.1. Okay, so then we multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 0 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 1 times 4 is 4. Graph paper is really good for multiplying decimals because you can put each digit in a box. Okay, 0 is our place value holder, so we can mark out that 1. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 4 is 12. We add those. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 6 is 7. 0 plus 3 is 3. 0, 0, so 0. 4 and 0. 2, 1. And then we move our decimal because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 124.0375. So we're going to put that in. We can just enter a text box here because we didn't use any special math. Did y'all see the T for text? 124.0372. And we can make it bigger if we want. Okay, last example for this lesson is division. Dividing is the same as dividing any numbers, except you're going to have to move this decimal. So we're going to move this decimal over 2 places. So let's do a scribble. So click select line, scribble, and then click on it. And then we're going to move it over 1, 2. I didn't actually do the little up. So let's see, 1, and then let's do another one, 2. So we had to move it 2 places. So that means whatever we do on the outside, we have to do on the inside. So let's do another scribble. So 1, 2. So that means I'm going to add 2 zeros here. Text. You just put 2 zeros right there. 0, 0. I'm going to move this down. There we go. So now we can work this out on paper. So 125 into 500. Because we already moved that decimal. So 125 into 500. So we know it's not 5 because that would be 100 times 5 is 500, but you forgot about the 25s. So let's try 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, 9, 10. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 more is 500. And so it goes into it evenly, so 4 is our answer. And so we can put text box here to put 4 in, and we are done with our notes. So your assignment now is to go to Delta Math, and there's a fraction review, and there are 3 different ones, and you have to get 5 right on each one. And then you can mark it as done. Once you are finished with this assignment, you already watched the video, so you're going to do your graded assignment, which is Delta Math. Once you turn that in, you can mark it as done. All right, y'all let me know if y'all have any questions.